Hi everyone, now today me and Knight are picking. We're picking at some very old Imaginext props. And we're going to a guy called Tom. Tom is a famous person for collecting very old and abandoned things from Imaginext. For recreating our entire Imaginext castle and for owning a pretty damn cool attic, all of which we're going to be exploring today. So, we don't even know if he's in. We don't even know if Tom as a person is going to be in, if he's even selling anymore, if he's even sold all of his things, but who knows? Beep beep! Come on, Ben. So me and Jace just I'm Jace, I'm Jason. We're gonna call ourselves by King, but sometimes our other names. Just parked up and we saw the best. It was a flipped around Imaginext castle, packed up with ardent healers, a scary attic, and even more. Okay, let's say hello to Tom. Tom, it's us from Imaginext. Hi there, guys. Hello, I'm King. Can you remember? Oh, yes. Oh, and hi, Knight as well. I still remembered your names. Anyway, this is my Imaginext castle. So he introduces us to the Imaginext castle. And this place is massive. The first room he shows us to is a pest. So here, a quite new feature I added in recently are some wax pests. These pests are made from pure sort of wax. And it's like they're all sort of either coming in or out. Probably in. Okay, how much would you do for each? Probably about 50 each or 200 for the entire thing. I'll take it. Okay, we'll give you all the stuff at the end. So we got these wax pests, and these wax pests we're probably going to sell for £350, whilst also changing their feeling and texture, and also maybe give them a good paint up, because they do look quite white. Okay, we will place those in our ardent lists. If we run out of stuff, we'll call our other arbs in. Okay, so the next one is an eagle character. Do you want me to bring it down? Alright, so... And then the next thing, well, a minute later, he shows us this eagle character. This is purely made out of wax crayons. What means the eagle has a sort of slimy texture, yet is delicate and keeps on falling over. Whoa, it actually feels like skin. Whoa, that is impeccable. How did you make it? So what I did was I built up the wax body, and then after that I basically just filled it in. Does it make any sounds light up using LED lights or anything? Yes, it does. Flappy bird, pull me along, wire. And then if you press the sun again, it will say something else. Okay. I hate being called gooey related. Okay. And how much would you do for this? Well, I'm actually working on a king at the minute. Can you work on a me? Sorry, I already sold it. I sold it for 400. This eagle per character is impeccable. Lights up, does everything. Yet the problem is it's quite broken and faulty, as we're just about to find out. See, sometimes if you press it, it will sort of glitch and sort of combine the two words and it will go weird. So then I have to turn it off. The reason for it is because the wax is pressing against all the wires, and the wires sometimes shock the wax, which is why it goes weird. So a pretty cool broken eagle sort of minifigure. How much would you say for that? Probably around 25,000. We'll come back to that. We'll come back. I'll just put him back. Gooey relating. I hate being that. So the next rule is well, I'll bring it down for you so you can fully see what the heck is going on. So he brings down everything and we start to notice something. You collected all these old props from Imaginext, like my old shield. Whoa, that is cool. I have a new design for it now, but really, that looks great. What are they made of? They're made purely of metal, and the pen is actually, I tried making it out of plastic, and it actually works better. You're a gooey relation! And press it again. Come on, give King some backup. He's an old man, you know. That is so funny. And really good. Oh, so can you put the spears on? Yeah, all of the weapons sort of change their personality and behaviour a lot. Wow. So the next thing we find is some sort of mood-changing objects, and Ben himself made out of plastic, not wax. The thing about this is he must have spent ages making all of this, so we'll probably just get a light disc or something. How much would you say for the Ben? Because of his mood changing, I don't want to sell him at the minute, but you can have one of the props if you want. How much would it be for the spear, the shield, and the light disc? 250. We'll take it. So the spear, the shield, and everything goes in our arb. We're still torn whether to get the eagle, but the Ben works very well. Next thing we see is a random prop of a light disc. This beauty over here is one of my most prized possessions. Remember when I used to work as Joker? Well, believe it or not, I still sometimes work at the thing. It's quite rare though, but occasionally, you gave me this just to sort of, as a bit of a gift, and then it's my most prized possession because it's purely made out of metal, and you can throw it like a shuriken. It's incredible. So it seems like this is one of his most prized possessions, and we don't want to ruin the relationship with it, but it seems very cool how it's made out of, and we've changed our design for light discs. Then I look up and I see a Hades mask using sort of a force or maybe holding a weapon, and this one is perhaps mood changing too. This is one of the first things I did. It's the Dark Lord, but now they've of course added Hades, so we can sort of be both. Now this you can take off the armor and it makes him sort of the Dark Lord, but if you put the thing on, it actually makes him Hades. Hello there, I am Hades. Prepare to die. Hiya! What happens if you take it off? Well, find out. All you do is you touch his stomach. Hello, I am the Dark Lord. Prepare to be terminated with the strength of the dark. Hello, I am... So, basically, we found another mood-changing thing. And you know your spear? If you put it on him, it allows him to say a new thing. Yeah, I think I'll leave that to you. So, how much will it cost? I'll give it 7,000. We'll take it. So now we have a mood-changing Hades sort of doll who works impeccably and looks great. Before we explore the rest, we're going to have a look at this Abenteuer list here. Yes, this Abenteuer list I created from wax again. I like making stuff out of wax because it gives it a feel. Also, I combined it with glass and metal. And also newspapers I painted. You can see it has Molten's pickaxe stuck to the side, and in it is the actual thing. And you can move it up and down, and even turn that. It can move like that as well with its propeller. How much would you say this is worth? With the pickaxe, 10,000. Okay then, we'll take it. Does it have a license for driving? Yep, it's fully booted out, but you can tie it to your thing or use it for storing your stuff. Okay, so now let's move on. So next we find a Molten and a Dino. So we take both down. So have a good look at these beasts. I just saw a shape-shift imposter. Dungeon trinkets. Dino buddy, what's gotten into you? Nothing. Apart from mud on my toes, that is. So next we get a sort of detecting thing, and I think Tom's going to tell us about it. So these, if in a radius, Dino will reply to Molten, and they change their mood when near things. No. So because the king one wasn't near because you're still making it, I guess it didn't work exactly. So that Dino's still a bit of a work in progress. But the Molten with the suit, you can take it off and it can project holograms. The Molten, and it does move, so you use this fireball and you tap it twice. Okay, tap tap. He moves towards it. And then if you tap the top, hiya, hiya! And then he goes back to the fireball. So you can create an obstacle course. So double tap it. Tap the top. So we have another really good moving Molten. Yeah, how much? I'll sell you it for 700,000. 70,000 deal. So now we have Molten's trinkets. We'll probably sell those for about 100,000 pounds. We don't know, but we need to get it appraised to see if there's any things. We'll move the Dino Zoos back, and almost the final is just an imposter. Sharp shift. Okay, if I tap it again, sharp shift. So he just says shape shift. And he also sort of moves his body, and LED lights will illuminate that at night. Wonderful. So, we don't really want any more, but what are these? So, that's a dark side shield made from, I think that's metal. And those are made out of wax. Okay, so we have some wax rubber slippers, and we also have a metal shield. How much would you say for the bunch? I don't want to sell the dark shield, yet the slippers probably 50. Deal. So then he asked us the daring question. So do you want to go on the have a ride on the Abenteuer lists, Whoa, you have a working abecedae list? Let me see this thing. We have to move our other props away, but don't ask for that because that's my helicopter. So we enter this and we see a lot of stuff as well as a joker. Heidi, swipe my bum. So he says he said something there from old Imaginext. He normally says werewolf, but I guess alpha electrocute. Well, he even ums to his place. We use a sort of wire thing and magnets what push him back up. That's how we do the how much would you say? I'm too proud to give away the joker. Yeah, what about these? So these are some old bad guy suits. That one there was from I think that one there was from Joker, that one. How do you know exactly that was from Joker? Because I don't really know, but somebody gave it to me and said it is Joker's. And Joker did confirm with me that it is. So with full proof that this is Joker's suit, how much will it be? I'll go £25. Deal. So we've collected a lot of stuff so far. But now let's move on to the orb. It moves, by the way. Holy cow, does it? Yeah, watch. Sail aboard me, hearties. And then if I press the accept, sail aboard me, hearties. Sail aboard me, hearties. We are the until sailing. We're moving. Sailing the until sailing the bottom left. I will make all my army. Yes, I forgot them. Whoa, that is incredible. You knocked your helicopter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's have a look over here. Do you want to enter the RMT list? It has something fun if you press that, but I'll show you that last. Okay, so first things first, we see an alien in flame. Trifle treacle Teslas! So they make sounds when touching flame and touching aliens. Okay, how much would you say? I'll sell them for 5. Well, I don't want to sell any. What about this surprise? Clone Army! What's up? Don't attack me! We will flame. Hiya! Damn it. We just realised that only works with the flame. How much will that be with the flame for RMT list and all the members? 1 million. Deal. So there we finally managed to get something actually worth it. We've picked loads of other famous people and they have never gave away massive things. But this guy is giving away his life. Want to enter the dark basement? I heard about this. So we enter this very dark basement and in it we see broken TIE fighter wings from Imaginext. We see a Batman, something behind there, a BB-8 and a back hat, along with another suit. What's this suit from? I don't know. I think it's from a clone member, but it doesn't change the mood. This is sort of from my old things. Apart from Batman, he lives here, sort of like the animatronic. What happens if you... Has someone trespassed my lair? So, basically, because some very valuable things are here, along over there as well, you can hop up and climb up onto the shelf thing, up, but, really? Let's do that after. But it's sort of those 2 panels, if you step near them, the Batman will trigger. So this trigger snappy Batman, he seems good as a sort of sensor. We would really like it. How much? I go 2,000. Deal, AA. So now we have a lot of stuff. I mean, from mood changing to even trigger changing. What else could happen? This. If you press this button on the BB-8, it's a sort of trapdoor. Trifle treacle shut up relation. You can see how the door opens and you can go. So first thing we see a big feet. These huge things in Imaginext are normally guarding. The way to do it is here. If you press that, we enter it, and then all we do is we sneak past, climb up the ladders and into this room. What's Joseph's room? This is sort of the upstairs. We're very high, actually, higher than we think. Yeah, because it leads up and up and up and up, and then outside. First things we see are these minecart rails. How much would you go for these? 100. Deal! So we get minecart rails, what could be used in our movies. Who knows? That's it. We have explored Tom's room to the max. But this place contained a hell load of secrets. Are there any we missed? Goodbye! Goodbye! Leaving was quite upset. Yeah, we did actually just thank him at the end because collecting this must take a lot of time. Oh, I remember that song. My truck needed to move slowly. Beep, 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 beep. Goodbye. On the way, we dropped our stuff, so we had to completely go to a stop before coming back to our Imaginext castle. And that's it. Today we picked a hell load of stuff. Loads of stuff. We discovered people's possessions. We even found an incredible, and I mean incredible, loads of sort of mood-changing things. We found millions of animatronics of the clan, and plus, they even worked after loads of time. He's making a king, and this is a recap of what we got. Some Minecraft rails, a pressure plate, trigger, Joker's suit, some wax slippers, a molten mood changing with the two following items, a working mood changing Hades / Dark Lord, loads of the pests made from wax, quite a few items, and that's it. We also collected a submarine stuck on with Molten's pickaxe. A very cool thing indeed. We also found the clone army machine, which dispenses clone armies and works with flame. No, don't attack me, please! Our spider bot has detected that everything we just showed you weighs around 100,000 kilograms. To sell all of the following for a higher price than sold would cost around £58 million. And also, one more thing. Tom is a very old collector. He did work at Imaginext once. In the a very old video where Dino He worked on both Joker, Diamond, and he's famous because afterwards we gave him some quite old things, and he goes into working animatronics, wax things, tons, and I mean tons of possession. He's even making me at the minute. So we'll have to stay in touch with when he does make me, because that will be very fun to watch. And we were the lucky ones. More than 10 billion people in Imaginext wanted to buy from him, yet only we were chosen. We're back in our Imaginext castle now, and that was a bad.